I have no idea what this is. In terms of like the server hard point, like, alright, I was out last Thursday. That's when this Jago's birthday banner dropped, and by the time I got home and updated the game, it's already had all these stages on with the reach word. And then I started giving the gifts to Jago as per any other birthday event. And then I had the little checkbox at the 10 shards at 25 million. But subsequently, I do not have anything else, so I don't know what's going on. But alrighty. Anyways, that's Jago's birthday Museum of Wonders. Seems a little bit horrific, but dang, Jago. Looking too sexy with the spectacles and the topless chesty. Okay. Alright, so paranormal rumors. Let's go. Clack, clack, clack. At night, Jago and I walked through the empty hall. My heels strike the tiled floor, sending heavy ringing echoes through the dark. Jago, I think. We've been here for so long and nothing has happened. We haven't found anything strange either. The rumors must not be true. I turn to look at Jago, unable to resist taking in his attire as I speak. I agree, MC. This attire is too good. Also, I've been meaning to ask, why are you dressed like that? And that in your mouth, is that a cigarette? Can you even smoke in a museum? Jago stops and grins smugly. He peered through the lenses with his golden eyes, watching me with a sly glint. This is exactly the description. Yes, peering through with his golden eyes, through the lenses.
そうだな。
If I say it's a cigarette, will you be mad? Yes, I hate the smell of smoke. Not really. Not really. That's good to hear. If we are role playing, we should commit to it down to every detail. He sounds really happy that I don't really mind the cigarette smoke. In fact, it's quite sexy. As he finishes, he even pulls a lighter from his pocket and lights it. In a flicker, smoke curls up in the darkness. Jago closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and then exhales a practiced stream of white smoke. Where did you even learn to do that? And you mentioned role playing. What are you supposed to be? At my question, Jago smiles again. He even spins in place, putting on a show as he displays his handiwork. Take a guess. Detective? Too bad, but you're really close. The correct answer is a police detective. Well, this outfit is good, right? Times like this call for something that fits the mood. If I dress too ordinary, doesn't the investigation game lose some of its fun? Jago flashes me a roguish grin and arcs a brow. An investigation game. I sigh helplessly. Do you even remember why we came here in the first place? Of course I do. I practically begged you before you finally agreed to take me out for my birthday. Yeah, but why are we celebrating in a place like this? Wouldn't it be better to let everyone throw you a party? But that would be too ordinary, wouldn't it? And birthdays, they're just an excuse. He says the second half so quietly. It's almost like he's talking to himself, but I still hear it. What do you mean? I mean, if you didn't have my birthday as an excuse, you wouldn't agree to come to a place like this with me, right? Now we get our own little world, just the two of us. Alright, then, let's keep walking and look around some more. Running into something paranormal is all about probability. Or are you actually scared? As he speaks, he leans closer toward me, raising an eyebrow as if testing me. If you're scared, do you want me to hold your hand? I'll protect you. No need. MC. We keep talking as we make our way through the dark, and the cigarette in Jago's mouth vanishes at some point without me even noticing. Now and then, moonlight filters through the window grills, leaving scattered pools of light that momentarily reveal the exhibit's blurred features. The museum has been shut down for a long time. Dust coats every surface, yet the rest of the place feels oddly preserved, like it closed midday, with visitors' belongings still left exactly where they were dropped. I look around the deserted museum and my eyes keep drifting back to Jago. He is taking in every corner with obvious interest, like he's genuinely touring the place. So Jago really is interested in this place. Still, nothing has happened so far. Maybe this whole museum that closed because its haunted story is just a rumor. Eh? What is it? When I stop, Jago quickly moves to my side. Didn't we pass this spot earlier? But I point at an empty stone pedestal in front of us. The thing that was here before, it's gone. Huh? Is it? Maybe you are remembering wrong. This place is basically a maze, and everything looks the same. I cannot help shooting him a glare. Weren't you the one who said this place was haunted and insisted I come with you? Do you even believe this place is haunted or not? If you don't, we can go back right now. We don't have to keep investigating. And I'm sure I'm not mistaken. The paintings on the wall are exactly the same. We have definitely already come through here. Then why is it gone? Could it be? Jago does not finish the sentence, and I don't know how to respond either. For a moment, silence wraps around us, heavy and uncomfortable. What seemed ordinary just moments ago suddenly turns eerie, and I even get this strange feeling that something is moving quietly in the darkness where the light cannot reach. Wait. Jago, do you hear that? What? What now? Please don't talk like that. Shh, be quiet. Jago clamps his mouth shut, but his eyes still flick around restlessly, like he's starting to get nervous too. Tut, tut, tut. From deep in the darkness ahead, a faint sound continues to echo, soft but undeniably there. Jago and I hold our breath and slowly turn toward the source of the sound. Shadow unmasked. Under the moonlight, something slowly emerges from the shadows. First, a conical shape with a hooked tip appears. Then the silhouette softens and a round head appears. The creature steps into the light, and we finally make out its long neck, its plum-feathered body, and its thick talons. Standing in front of us is a dodo, a bird that went extinct long ago. Beside me, Jago says nothing. He just watches the dodo with a serious expression, as if he is wearing something in silence. But the dodo only stands there, blank and harmless. It tilts its head curiously, its round eyes give nothing away, yet it seems to be studying us too. For a long moment, neither of us moves. I woke up, my courage take a few steps forward and reach out my hand. Good? The dodo waddles forward a couple of clumsy steps, stretches his neck and nuzzles the top of his head its head against my hand. So cute. I keep patting his head. The feathers are silky and soft. The only thing that feels off is how cold it is. Seriously, how can you just pet it like that? What if it attacks you? Even as Jago says that, he still crouches down to pet the doodoo alongside me, fingers brushing over its soft feathers. Hey little guy, did you wander in here by accident? How about we take you outside? No, don't take it outside. The sudden voice startles me. I turn in surprise only to find a stranger standing behind us. Who the hell is this guy? At the sight of him, the doodoo flaps his wings and waddles over in a happy sway, looking downright excited. The man bends down and scoops the doodoo into his arms. So there's someone else here too. Excuse me, is this doodoo yours? I thought they were extinct. I didn't expect. Mid-sentence, I remember how cold it felt under my hand and fall silent. No way. So what are you doing here? Are you here like us? To check out the paranormal rumors about this museum? He tilts his head, staring without blinking. It looks strangely off, almost like the doodoo did when it was watching us. Me, I'm one of the figurines here. For a moment, even the wind seems to go quiet. Jago steps forward without a word, positioning himself slightly in front of me. The stranger sees this and laughs slightly. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. It's been a long time since we have had visitors, so everyone's a bit excited. Wax Explorer. Everyone? In this museum, there are lots of figurines like me and a doodoo. We are the reason behind these paranormal rumors you've mentioned. You're curious, aren't you? Then come with me. With that, he turns and starts walking toward the other end of the corridor, leaving Jago and me staring at each other. Jago, now that we know the rumors are real, what do you want to do next? Huh? What do you mean? Isn't this fun? Come on, let's follow him and see the truth for ourselves. Without hesitation, Jago stretches lazily, claps his hands behind his head and saunters after him. With no other choice, I follow after them. Rumors unraveled. Clack, clack, clack. The explorer doesn't walk quickly, but his steps are perfectly regular, as if each one is precisely measured. Compared to Jago, the subtle difference between him and a real human is obvious at a glance. Before long, we are back at the double doors that lead to the Great Hall. Come on in, they are a bit shy, but they've really been looking forward to meeting you. The explorer stops at the doors, turns back to us, and then pushes the heavy doors open. The Great Hall is still pitch black, lit only by a faint spill of moonlight through the skylight. The explorer walks straight in and claps his hands. The crisp sound echoes through the hall, and the next second, the lights blaze to life across the entire museum. All around the hall, countless shadows suddenly appear, hiding shyly behind glass cases, beside pillars, under the stairs. One by one, they peek out and stare at us with curious eyes. Then, as if they've been given permission, they rush toward us in a sudden swarm. Wow, guests! We have guests! Will you play with me? I want to play hide and seek. Timber boy. Stone Girl, your skin is so soft. Your fingers must be really nimble too. Can you teach me how to braid a flower crown? Before I can answer, the two kids plant themselves at my sides, almost arguing with each other. Clay guard. Watching the noisy children, the clay guard quietly steps in and pulls them apart before it turns into a real fight. Taking advantage of the moment, Jago leans in close to my ear and mutters under his breath, "Hey, is it just me or are you more popular than I am?" Everyone wants you all to themselves. I'm getting jealous. Well, alright, don't get too excited, everyone. You will scare our guests. The explorer turns to me afterward and gives an apologetic smile. Sorry about that, there's something familiar about you. so everyone really likes you. Could you keep these kids company for a bit? Something familiar? Goo goo. Before I can ask anything else, the doodle hops out of the explorer's arms, waddles over to me and tugs at my sleeve with its beak, urging me to follow. Jago and I move from one exhibit to the next, listening to the figurines tell their stories and trying different activities together. Archery, weaving flower crowns, hide and seek, and more. This time, I am it in hide and seek, the one who has to find the other figurines playing along. Everyone rushes off to hide and the museum slips back into silence. In the enclosed halls, the only clear sounds are my footsteps, the doodles, and the wax explorer's footsteps. After a while, he breaks the silence. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. Since the museum closed, this is the first time we've been able to welcome guests who aren't afraid of us. His words catch me off guard, and I find myself thinking back to the desolate sight when we first stepped inside, the timid looks on their faces when the lights came on, and the excitement that follows. How long has it been like this? It must be so lonely. Even if it is only for one day, if we can let them have a great time. Actually, we came here today to celebrate my friend's birthday. I already have a small surprise plan. I even hid a cake outside, but with so many of us here now, wouldn't a surprise party be even more fun? Do you know a good spot inside the museum? Hearing my suggestion, the explorer seems to understand what I'm trying to do right away. His eyes seem to light up and a faint smile appears. Leave it to me. I'll take care of it. Surprise Plan 1. After we go over the details and he learns where the cake is, the explorer leaves. Before leaving, he leaves the doodle with me so we can stay in contact. Haven't we checked over here already? Hide and seek is still going on. To keep Jago distracted, I suggested we both act as it. I deliberately lead Jago into the quieter exhibit areas, pretending to search in earnestly while buying time. Yeah, then you must be remembering wrong. This place is basically a maze. Everything looks the same, remember? Jago laughs out loud. Hey, isn't that what I said earlier? You're really petty, kitten. But why do I get a feeling you're leading me in circles on purpose? Are you trying to pull a prank on me? I'm not. Come on. Or we'll still be searching at dawn. Fine. Jago stops pressing the point, but he clearly doesn't drop his suspicions. Why is Jago always so sharp about things that matter? What can I use to distract him? Oh, right. Do you still have the lollipops from earlier? Can I have one? Do you still have that cigarette from earlier? Can I have one? Let's do the cigarette one. All of a sudden? Fine, I'll look. Weird, it's not in my pocket. Don't tell me. What is it? I think I dropped it in the Great Hall earlier. Jago frowns, looking a little dejected. Perfect. Then let's go back and look for it. If you can remember where you dropped it, it shouldn't take long. Jago raises a brow and gives me a strange look. But in the end, he just nods and walks with me toward the Great Hall. There it is, just like I thought. We find the cigarette case in the exhibit area of the Great Hall. Jago dusts it off, then pulls out a cigarette and offers it to me. What? Didn't you say you wanted one? Here you go. It's fine. I guess I don't need it after all. Thanks. I take the cigarette from Jago and look it over curiously, then copy what he did earlier and place it between my lips. Right, I have to light it. Let me do it. I turn toward his voice and see Jago with a lighter in hand and watching my reaction as if he has all the time in the world. Hold it steady and lean in a little here. Jago talks me through it as he leans in, flicking the lighter and holding the flame just close enough to catch the end of the cigarette. The cigarette catches. Smoke slowly rises between us. Then I hear Jago chuckle softly. You have to inhale. Confused, I do as he says and inhale deeply. The tip flares brighter, but the next second, cough, cough. So strong. Not used to it. If you don't like it, don't force it. Want to give it back to me? I hand it over in embarrassment and watch Jago take an exaggerated drag, then exhale a pale stream into the air. You're such a chain smoker.
Nanda?
Nanda? Seeing him get all worked up, I smile smugly. Alright, we should head back. We still haven't found everyone yet. Sure. Surprise plan 2. Cool. Before we leave the Great Hall, I send the Doodle to check on the preparations. When I learn they still need a little bit more time, I take Jago for another casual stroll nearby. Meanwhile, the Doodle keeps waddling back and forth, beautifully updating me on everyone's progress. It's almost time to bring Jago over, but first I need an excuse to skip the next corridor. You're definitely plotting something, aren't you? Trying to scare me? Huh? Jago suddenly points at the Doodle and it jumps in surprise, startled just as it comes to my feet to report. Goo. That little guy keeps running back and forth. It's relaying messages, isn't it? And you were searching pretty randomly at first. But halfway through, you started steering me in one specific direction the whole time. You've set something up in the next corridor, haven't you? His spot-on guess leaves me speechless. All I can do is stand there with my mouth slightly open. Seeing my reaction, Jago looks even more convinced. He flashes a sly grin, quickens his pace, and heads straight for the next corridor. As if I'll fall for that, I'll beat you to it. Wait, Jago. A second too late, I rush after him, but I cannot stop him. I can only watch as Jago slams the door open and barges into the party room just as the setup is nearly complete. What? Careful! The sudden bang throws the figurines into chaos. Startled, the timber boy falls off his stool and yanks down the wall decorations. The stone girl squeaks and stumbles back, only to crash straight into the clear guard who is holding the cake. For a heartbeat, everything moves in slow motion. Everyone can only watch as the cake slips and the candles tilt. The candlelight catches the fallen pendants on the floor, and flames flare up in an instant. Fire! It's on fire! Stay calm, step back. Huh? The grin on Jago's face vanishes as he realizes this is not what he expected at all. Before he can react, several figurines rush over with a fire extinguisher. Wait! White foam bursts out, the flames are smothered at once, and Jago takes the full blast. When the chaos finally settles, all that's left is foam all over the floor, lopsided decorations, and cough, cough, cough. Jago, covered head to toe in white foam, looks more miserable than I've ever seen him. I stare at him for 2 seconds, then I burst out laughing. What even happened? He looks around in a daze, then his eyes land on the banner on the wall. Happy birthday, Jago. Ah, sorry everyone, When it finally clicks, Jago's expression turns apologetic, and for once he looks genuinely at a loss. I hurry over at once, scoop up a bit of foam on the way, and deliberately smear it across Jago's face.
Nanda?
There, now we're even. You're forgiven, birthday boy. Jago blinks, then breaks into a laugh again. He points at his own face and looks over at the figurines, who are still a little on edge. Sorry everyone, to make it up to you, my face is yours. Do whatever you want with it. At that, the kids hop over at once, copying me and using foam to draw on Jago's face. I step aside with a smile to watch, only to catch Jago's eye. He mouths a few words at me. Thank you. I shake my head and smile back at him just as brightly. Happy birthday, Jago. Requires heart point 8,000. Well, $8,000 points. Well, I do need the 8,000 to get the 20 tickets anyway. So I need to give another 260. Yep, let's do it. I'm ready. I am ready. Let's do it. Yay! Now I've got 8,000. Alright. And I can do the last chapter, the birthday party. Come on. After that, everyone gets to work cleaning up so we can restart the party, rehanging the decorations that weren't damaged and clearing away the foam on the floor. When most of it is cleaned up, I walk over to the cake and quietly assess the damage. Well, it looks ruined, but at least some of it did not hit the floor. So you are the one who has been planning all this in secret. I turn around to find Jago behind me, watching the cake in my hands. Yeah, too bad you didn't beat me to it. Haha, well. As he speaks, he lowers his head and ruffles his own hair in embarrassment. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't think it would turn out like this. I messed up the party everyone worked so hard on. I really feel bad. It's fine, everyone's still having fun and you've had your fair share of karma too. And, as I talk, I use the knife to scrape off the candle smeared frosting and smooth the cake back into shape as best I can. See, now it looks fine again, doesn't it? At that, Jago just stares at the cake in my hands, then at my face. He suddenly lets out a quiet laugh and reaches over to ruffle my hair. Wow, Jago, what are you doing? Honestly, I really can't beat you. His hand blocks my view, so I can't see his expression, but I still hear him mutter softly. You two, we are all cleaned up. At the call, Jago finally stops, then turns and walks over to the figurines. Thanks, everyone, and sorry I ruined the party. Don't worry about it, accidents can be fun too. Yeah, and we even got to draw on your face, so you really paid for it. Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everyone's really sweet. Really dang good. Jago's bright smile returns, and I finally relax. I relight the candles and carry the cake over to everyone. Wow, you're amazing. You fixed the cake. Are we singing now? Let's sing. The figurines crowd in and surround Jago singing together. I watch him as candlelight flickers across his face, catching that slightly overwhelmed look and lighting the happiness and tenderness in his eyes. Make a wish, birthday boy. I lean close to him and whisper, suddenly curious what he will wish for. At my words, the lively singing gradually fades and everyone turns to Jago expectantly. Then my first wish is for Jane to stay as gentle as you are today, always. You ass! Everyone laughs and I can't help but laugh too as I lightly punch his shoulder. My second wish, I wish everyone in the museum would stay just the way they are and that we could throw parties together again. The figurines burst into cheers, Off to the side, the wax explorer seems to smile softly as well. And my third wish is a secret. With that, Jago lowers his head to make his wish. A moment later, he looks up and blows out the candles in one breath. Yay, let's start the party. Figurines jump and laugh, completely swept up in the long-awaited celebration. Jago and I watch with smiles on our face and only approach the table after everyone disperses. So, when did you plan all this? The moment you told me you wanted to celebrate your birthday, I started secretly preparing a surprise. I just didn't expect it to turn out this lively. Oh, so when you said you were busy and needed to leave a few days later, you were secretly getting everything ready? You're such a tsundere. Kitten, you're so good to me, but you act like you don't care. Even if I said I am not, you wouldn't believe me, would you? Of course not. I'm just stating the truth. You're good to me, kitten. Isn't that right? Kitten? Super like Silas. Say what you want, but you only get to push your luck today, birthday boy. Then I better make the most of it. Jago gives me a sly wink and we share a smile. A moment later, watching the figurines playing around, something suddenly occurs to me and my smile fades. Jago, do you think everyone in the museum can really keep living like this? So that's what you're worried about. Seeing how down I look, Jago gently reaches out and pats my head, soothing me. Don't worry, if that's what you want, I believe everyone will keep staying just the way they are. Huh? How can you be so sure?
そうだな。
Because the birthday boy really wished for it. With everyone's blessings behind it, it's bound to come true. Hearing him, my gaze drifts to the side again. The figurines are still laughing and fooling around, their moving shadows dancing across the walls. The sight sends a warm rush through my chest. You're right, there are so many wishes gathered here. A birthday miracle is bound to come true. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Yeah, that's really nice. I think that's really nice. Should I open all the puppy chest? Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, why not? Let's open the chest. La 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 la. Holy cow. 2,000, 3,000 diamonds. 3,000. 5,000, 6,000. 6,000. Oh my gosh. Wait, 6,000 gems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 11, 13. 13 tickets. 20 Jago shots. What's this? Tyre's recipe. It's a recipe. This one is a drink. This one is leeks. Crystal shoe, not bad. This I believe is Ashen's shining gold beat. Interesting. Rowdy party night shot. 20. Not bad. Alrighty then, I'm done with this. Okay, so I'm done on this birthday event. I'm sorry I can't